All right. Happy what? Tuesday, first day of school, back with the coronavirus protocols. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good, good. All right, so let's take a look at this first one. It says, and I'm going to read it. What I like to do a little thing called read, edit, write, right? Read, edit, write. It's the theme of the year. So what do I mean? We're going to read it first, right? Hear what it sounds like. Identify the goofiness in this sentence, right? You look like one of my best friends growing up, really. You do. Yep. And I was just talking to him on the phone today. Anyway, then we're going to edit. You don't have to erase anything, man. Then we're going to edit. He's all panicked, like, oh, what did I do? You're good. Then we're going to write it down with the corrections that we made, right? All right, so here we go. A circus is a group of much performers, animals, and clowns. We need something to break performers, animals up. What do we need there? Right here. Yes. Good with the assist from your buddy over there. All right. Yeah. So now I'm going to use a caret. Look, I'm going to write some symbols up here, right? The first symbol I'm going to write is a caret. I'm going to use a caret to plug in a comma. I'm pointing and showing you that a comma goes right there, right? Right? I'm just using a caret as an editing symbol. A circus, oh, you know what? That's not spelled right. Does anybody know how to actually spell circus? And hey, if you're vigilant and you look, do you see the correct spelling? All right, that's one little testing trick that you can use. Yeah, so somebody give me the spelling. Paul. C-I-R-C-U-S. Yeah, that's the correct spelling, right? C-I-R-C-U-S. Right? Now, a circus is a group. You hear me? I keep rereading it. Now I'm reading it. Every time I read it, I plug in one of my corrections. A circus is a group of much performers, animals, and clowns. See how I paused with the comma? I don't know about much performers. Krauser, what do you think, girl? Much performance? Does that even sound right?
No.
What would be a better word to plug in instead? And now I'm going to use I already used a circle to show a misspelling, right? Right there. Now I'm going to use this symbol to show that I want to delete a word. So I'm going to delete much. What would be a better word there? Help her out.
People.
A circus is a group of people performers. Krauser, go answer my phone. Say, Mr. Tadero's room. I'm going to say, how about many? Let's plug many in. A circus is a group of many performers, animals, and clowns.
Okay. Mrs. Miller wants to know if you need it.
No, I was just making faces under my mask.
Okay. You're just making faces.
Now let's read it all completed. A circus is a group of many performers, animals, and clowns. Does that sound better?
Yeah.
Now we've done, I like the celebration. We read, we edited. What's left for us to do? Right. So now you simply write it out in your neatest handwriting. And I always say small and accurate. So I'm going to do it. I'm all proud of myself because I fixed all the mistakes. Circus is a group. See how I'm small and accurate, like mature writing, like a fifth grader, of many. But you're working to be what? Many, right? I'm getting you ready for Mr. Sharp, right?
You don't know what my is? No. Yeah.
Animals. Now, do you do your symbols in your written one? No, this is your final copy. You don't do symbols here.
You do symbols.
You just write. Only edit. These are all. These up here. These are editing marks, right? We don't do editing marks when we're writing. And clowns. Uh-oh. Performers. Animals. Thank you, honey. And it didn't seem right. But you know what I would have done before I moved on anyway? I would have read it again. So now I'm going to read my work. A circus is a group of many performers, animals, and clowns. You know what? We're good. We're moving on. All right, let's do the next one. If you go at a circus, you might see clowns who act silly. Does that sound right?
What the crap is this?
That is crazy. If you go at a circus, you might see clowns who act silly. Do you hear some things that are weird there?
Acting.
Acting would work. Okay, so let's do that. Let's plug that in. I'm going to use a caret to add the ing. But wait a minute. If you go at a circus, you might see clowns who is acting. Or should we change is to what? What? Are. Thank you so much. I'm glad you heard that. Who are. See how I used the delete symbol? I deleted is. All right, so now let's read it. If you go at a circus, you might see clowns who are acting silly. Now, the end part sounds good, but listen to that beginning part. Over here, in the lime green shirt that has, I think, soccer on it. Fix the beginning of this for me, man. It doesn't sound right. Would you say if you go at a circus? What should it be? If you go to. Yes, if you go to a circus, you might's not spelled right. Does anyone know how to correctly spell might? Might and might, Elizabeth, I'm going to give you a shot at this, but might and might are called homophones. M-I-T-E is actually a word, but it describes a little bug. We need the other form of might, which is, go ahead, Elizabeth.
M-I-G-H-T.
That a girl. We need that version of might. All right. If you go to a circus, you might see clowns who are acting silly. Do we sound good now? All right. So now we read, we edited, now we're going to write, correct? Let's do it. Uh-huh. You might see clowns who are acting silly. You know what we never want to forget? Our punctuation, right? See how I added that? All right, how about this one? It says, rewrite the sentence to make a compound sentence. Use a comma and the word and. We're going to use these. No, what did I do in the directions? What did I do there in the directions? What did you notice that I did in the directions? I underlined some key things, right, Wentech? Right? Did I underline some key things? Yes, Mr. T, you did. Right? So let's make a compound sentence. How do we do that? Wentech, show me how to do it. It says, you will see colorful costumes at a circus. So that's one sentence. And then here's the next one. Look up here. You will also hear loud music there. How can we join those two? We're going to use a comma and the conjunction and. Go, you try it. I want to join these two sentences. You can do it. Ready? You will see colorful costumes at a circus. That's a sentence all by itself. Here's another one. You will also hear loud music there. How do we join those two and make it just one sentence? See, right now, Wentic, look up at the big screen. Right now, it's two sentences. See, there's two periods. How do we eliminate this period here and make it one compound sentence? Yes.
Comma.
Yeah. We're going to put a comma there, right? So we're going to add the comma here. But what needs to come right after the comma then? We need that conjunction, which is what word?
I think it. And.
Yes. We're going to put and in here. And then what do we need to do with that capital letter in the word you? We need to do what? It's no longer at the beginning of a sentence, so should it be capitalized?
Lowercase.
Lowercase. So I just draw an arrow down to show that it needs to be lowercase. Now, I read, I edited, now I'm going to write it back out. You will see colorful costumes at a circus, comma, and you will also, see how that sounds pretty good, right? Hear loud music. That sound good? I gotta put the word there though, don't I? Loud music there. Period. So you see that we used a comma and the conjunction and to make that a what sentence? Everyone? Everyone? That's not everyone. Everyone? There we go. All right. Now it says use context clues to figure out the meaning of the bold word. Then write the meaning on the line. All right. So context clues. Let's read it. Ready? It says circus vendors sell popcorn, peanuts, and drinks to the crowd. What word kind of tells you, word or words, tells you what vendors means? Circus vendors sell popcorn, peanuts, and drinks. What do you think a vendor does? They do what?
Give you food.
They give you food. They don't give it to you though. They well, you
They
buy it,
sell it.
they sell it. So a vendor is someone who sells you things, right? All right, y'all. That is your DLR for week 1, day 2 in the books. Tadero out.